I know we all know ourselves, so no much introduction to this. Okay. I am a Got Backup Sapphire member, and I joined this organization in July. I didn't believe it. I won't lie to you. I didn't believe it one bit. I'm telling you. But what I knew is that I needed the service. I needed the Got Backup service. Why? Because I was using Dropbox already. I was already paying $120 every year. In fact, I've been doing that 13 years. And so when Chris told me about a Got Backup and how important it is and how it is going to grow, I told him that, hey, look, I'm already using Dropbox anyway. I'm already paying. I'm already paying $120. So if I can be paying $100 in this, I'll do it. I would do it. Then he told me that I can even make income. If I recommend the idea to people, I said, I'm already paying in Dropbox, and I've recommended it to 89 people. I've not even been paid. And you are telling me that I should get this one cheaply. It's cheaper, and I still get 6 terabytes instead of the 2 terabytes I get from Dropbox. And you are telling me I'm still going to be paid. What kind of paradise is that? And so immediately, within 7 minutes, I had signed on. And the reason was because of the service. I value the service. If you don't value the service and you value only the money, it doesn't help you to move on. This is key. This is key. Okay, so value the service. And then I started with hunger. But I realized that if I don't learn about the whole program, if I don't learn the value it brings to the marketplace, if I don't learn the details of it, I will not be able to speak about it. There was so much information when you go to the website. I said, look, I want to write my own. Based on my understanding, I want to make my own notes. Ladies and gentlemen, I have over 77 pages of notes for Got Backup. And you'll see why the world top 2%, what they do, why they are in the top 2%. I'm going to show you 3 steps, and you will do so well before the end of the year. So let's begin, okay? The first thing, I want us to understand this big data, and this is huge. The father of modern, networking is Eric Worre, and this is the statistics he has gathered all across the world. Please note that our industry has created more millionaires than the football industry. Our industry has created more millionaires than the other industries. Our industry has created more millionaires than the football industry. Our industry has created more millionaires than any other industry in the world. Our industry cannot in any way be able to be challenged. The football industry, the music industry, the other industries in the world, our industry has created more millionaires. And yet, watch this. These are the reality. Sometimes some people say that, oh, this thing, it doesn't pay. Only those at the top, they make all the money. Only those at the top, they make all the money. Let me show you why those at the top make the money. Because 70% don't bring anybody. If you are one of the 70% and you are here, 70% of people who join our industry bring zero. Zero. So if there are 100 people, 70 bring zero. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to pause and think about it. A person decides to register in a company to do some work. And I'm talking about not 1 month, not 2 months, not 1 year, not 10 years, in their lifetime. Hold on. In their lifetime, 70% of the people who join our industry bring 0% in their lifetime. In 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 50 years, they bring 0. Please type it there, 0. So do you understand why these people cannot earn money? They bring zero. So think about it. You join a company. The company gives you guidance and help and support and information that try and follow these steps and introduce at least one person in your lifetime. In your lifetime. And 70 out of 100, they bring zero. Somebody might say zero. Why would that happen? And I'll show you 3 steps why that happens and what you can do to overcome that. This is their lifetime we are talking about. I'm telling you, there are some people with you in your group pages. They have brought zero. And it's not because they are new. It will be like that for their entire lifespan in this organization. If you are among the 70% right now, we are going to change that. If you have the humility to learn, if you have the hunger to achieve, if you were born as a survivor, if you were created in the image of a creator, the creativity of his creation that is creative, if that is the case, I'm telling you, you will move out of the 70 because you can't be part of that 70. You can't. 20%. So out of the 70, 20 recruit only 1 or 2 people in their lifetime. Only 1 or 2 people in their lifetime, or not in a year, in their lifetime. In their lifetime. 5 people will recruit 3 to 5. And 2%, that is 2 out of 100, are the only ones who will recruit 10 or more people. How many? Which of these groups are you part of? Please type it there for me. Are you part of currently? Currently, I know it will change. Okay, as we move forward, it will change. Okay, and again, don't hope that it will change. You got to act that it will change. Okay? It will change. But right now, as it stands, where are you? Are you in the 70%? Type it there. Are you in the 20%? Are you in the 5%? And don't be shy, because you see, when you are bold to come out, like the way David was bold to reveal his mistakes, in the scriptures. When you are bold to say it, then then you'll be blessed to change it. Are you in the 20%, 5%, 2%, or 70%? Where are you? Okay. Because we are going to change it, but you got to know where you are. You got to know where you are before you know where you are going. So we got someone who is in the 70%, we got 70%, we got 20%, we got another 70%, we got 20%, we got 20%. Okay. So you can see that we are getting 70%, 20%, 70%, 20%, 70%. It means the majority of people are in the 70%. You cannot be the majority. You cannot be part of the majority. You can't. You were not created for that thing. You can't. You can't. So 98% are tourists. Looking around, watching what is happening on the pages, watching what is happening, okay, giving thumbs up to people on their Facebook. We will change that today. We will change that, but before we change that, I'm going to show you, this is the whole world. Please note, this is the whole world. But I'm going to show you what is happening in God Backup, and I will show what is happening in our team. It will shock you. You see, even though this is what is happening in the whole world, what we're about to show you shows that we are different. We are above the world. So let's begin. In God Backup, the whole world, the number of people who have recruited 10 or more people in God Backup, the whole world, the number of people who have recruited 10 or more people are 4%. 4%. Do you know what that means? What that means is that if you take 100 people, only 2% in the world bring 10 plus people. But in Go Backup, about 4% bring 10 plus people, which means that Go Backup, the people are working hard. The total people in the world. And Go Backup is currently in how many countries? You know it. 127 countries. 127 countries, and 4% of the people have recruited 10 or more people. Let's go to our team. Go Backup family. Our group. Our team. How many people have recruited 10 plus? Here is the statistics, ladies and gentlemen. And you see, when I looked at these statistics just before coming, when I saw these statistics, I said to myself, we have lots of work to do in our team. We have currently in our team about 471 people. Some have left. It's normal. But I had to bring all of those who have registered officially. Some have been suspended and all of that. So the number is way less than that. I would say it's even less than 300. But out of that number, those who have registered 6 or more people, they are the ones you see here. The names you see here, that's all. That is about 2.5%. So you can see that the statistics is not lying, isn't it? The statistics, the global statistics, because the global statistics said that, okay, well, it's a little bit lying. The global statistics says that 2% have registered 10 plus. We have 2.5% have registered 6 plus. So how many do you think have registered 10 or more? Just 0.85%. So it means that we are way behind the global chart. In our team, if you look at our number 471, only about 4 people have registered 10 or more. I decided not to bring my list because my list could make it look like, you know, someone is not working. So it means that there is a challenge, a problem that we need to handle. And I'm going to show you 3 steps that you can use to get out of that comfort zone. Guys, see, this is the year of your time. You can't let the year end and blow it into pieces. It is inquiable, it's impossible. You can't do that. I have registered over 120 people, and I'm still determined to add more to that number before the year ends. You cannot be part of the 70% anymore. Go tell them. Those who couldn't join this call, please tell them they can never be the enemy. You can't be in the same organization someone is in and the person is doing so well and you are saying that, oh, because our hands are not the same, all fingers are not equal. No way. Don't ever make that mistake. It's like you are bringing negativity to your life. You know, for example, somebody is a billionaire, you say that all of us cannot be billionaires. That mentality is why you are not motivated to register. How can we have 471 people and only 4 have registered 10 or more? All of you who are 6, you want to move up to the top 10. And please, when we say they have registered 10 or more, we are talking about those who have registered people on the yearly pack, not the monthly pack, the yearly pack. So you want to get all your people on the yearly pack because that is the way. So let's look at the first step to handle the problem. And these are deep, I won't lie to you, these are deep. I got these points from top millionaires. Okay? After telling them what is it that is making you and your team do well. And ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the meeting, I'll tell you big news, some great news that has come. So the first thing that makes those who register 10 people do well, the top 10%, you know why? They do well because they learn. I'm going to tell you why this learning is important. Because me, ladies and gentlemen, do you know when I prepare the slides, I prepared, look at the slides. You see, every slide has a picture. Have you observed that? It takes time to get the right picture because we are now looking for solution. So I needed a slide that will bring a solution picture. And it brings a light that will shine through the darkness. The darkness is the problem. The light is the solution. I needed a picture. I had to go online and look for the best picture to be able to design just this slide. If you go to the previous slides here, okay, I needed a way to design the slides so that it will fit. I needed to take pictures, one by one pictures, and paste them in such a way that you would know that God Backup is flying. I need pictures to put it here. I need pictures to set it up here. And I can't do that unless I learn, unless I look for, unless I spend time, unless I sacrifice, unless I die for it. I must want it like I want oxygen. I must want it so badly. Learning is a foundation of earning. Learning is a foundation of wealth. Learning, not money, learning, not cash, learning. It is the foundation of everything. And so if I am not learning, I will never be able to speak with authority to anybody. I can't do that. I can't pay God Backup money and claim that I'm a God Backup member. God Backup member. Charlie, we are doing it. We are go ahead. By the end of next year, I'll buy my Land Cruiser. Okay, we are going. You are so excited. You join the motion, but you are not learning. And the one best place to learn is here. Training like this. Have you observed? I am on every training, even though I am up there. Always there, learning, commenting, like Evans. Oh my goodness. That guy is learning all the time. That guy, oh my goodness. And just some few days, just yesterday, Abisolo Solomonefa just joined us and he's already bronze. He just joined us. He joined us on Saturday and then on Sunday got someone. And the guy has been talking on the page, learning. You see, you can't say you are learning if you are not talking on the page, if you are not putting information on the page, if you are not acknowledging what people are saying on the page. If it enters you, if the knowledge enters you, if the information enters your intestine, you will bubble over. You can't keep it. And so somebody said, oh, I've read everything. I've read everything. No. Because the thing we are reading, the thing is an intercontinental ballistic Kosovoic atomic missiles. These are Kosovoic missiles. These are atomic bombs that are bigger than Gaza, bombs. The knowledge that is on the page. The last time somebody got onto the page, by the time you got to the page, hey, somebody has been tearing rubber. By the time you realize there are over 400 messages. The person said, ouch. Let me go through. The person took his time and went through before the last one. But what do somebody do? Somebody was just, hey, look at this, there are messages, they are making noise. Hey, delete. The person will delete everything. The person will delete everything, or the person will not even read. Knowledge is asset. Hosea chapter 4, verse 6. It says, a lack of knowledge, you die, you perish. Ladies and gentlemen, see, if you want to go into marriage and you don't have the requisite knowledge on how to navigate around the marriage, what will happen? You always complain about a marriage. If you want to build your business and you are not learning how to build a business, you will always complain that this business is hard. If you want to learn driving, okay, if you want to do driving, and you have to learn, but you are not learning, your instructor tells you, come, today is lesson 1. You are not coming. Today is lesson 2. You are not coming. Eventually, when you hold the car, you crash. When you want to build your spirituality and you are not learning, you will crash. When you want to build your relationship and you are not learning, you will crash. I'm telling you, learning is the foundation. As for effort, we can all put effort on. Effort is common. Effort is a common denominator. Effort is all over. We are all putting in effort. Have you observed that sometimes you are pushing, you are fighting, you are pushing? It happens in academic. In academic, People only learn when it is getting to exams. And that is why many fail. Because you don't do that in last minute. What you do is that you learn every day. You do a bit every day. You're learning. Presentations, you are coming there. Training, you are coming there. WhatsApp group, you are there. Telegram group, you are there. You are making noises. You are acknowledged. You got to put yourself into the game. Let me give you some steps. Let's say you have a coin. And the coin is on a cup. Okay? And you, instead of putting the coin into the cup, you are on the edge, going around the cup. You are on the edge, going around the cup. You are on the edge. Now, there are two possibilities. You will fall into the cup, which is where we want you to be, or you will fall out of the cup. In the animal kingdom, the book called Elephant, the Gentle Giants of Africa, that book says that the lion is the most fearful of the animal, but the elephant do something that makes it even difficult for the lion to capture baby elephants. It says that all the mommy and papa elephants, they will form a circle with their bodies and faced with such a manifestation. And when they form a circle with their bodies, the baby elephants are in the center. You see, the enemy is outside. The enemy is a lion, he's outside. And so all the children elephant, they have to be in the circle. Face and the mommy and daddy, they will form their bodies. The elephant cannot penetrate. According to the book, The Gentle Giants of Africa, it says that faced with such a manifestation of courage and strength, even the greatest lion cannot penetrate the elephant. But ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you, imagine one of the baby elephant decide to step out of the fold. Imagine how that baby can become chinchinga for the lion. Your fold is the presentation. Your fold is the training. Our fold is a WhatsApp group page. That's our classroom. That is when knowledge is being poured. The Telegram page, that's where knowledge is being poured. The videos that are posted, that's where knowledge is being. There is a document called GBU Bible. Every new beginner needs that. That is posted. When you register somebody, you give it to the person. When it's posted on the page, you star it. We keep saying star it, star it. You know why you have to star it? Because you will get somebody who will need it, and the person will need it, and the person will need it. And then immediately you will come and ask the question. If somebody tells me that, how much money have you made? What should I say? You see, the moment you ask that question, the question has been answered long ago. And because you didn't start that, you didn't even acknowledge that, it's now difficult for you to get an answer. So now you are coming to ask the same question again. Don't say the pages are too much. Don't say the information is too much. Somebody is writing the information. Somebody is giving you sacrifice of the knowledge. Yours is to eat them like special diets. It will save you. The first reason why many are not in the top 10%, top 2%. And I'm telling you, see, we're talking about the world, though. I am in the top 2%. Do you know what that means? It means that if I maintain the status quo like this, I will become a multi-millionaire. I know it here. You should know it there. Learning. You see, please take, if you see Chris and Tammy presenting, if you see Antembo presenting, if you see Dr. K.O. presenting, the reason why they are able to present and they are not shy to present is because they have learned to present. Okay, all right, no problem. Do you want the slides? You can request for the slides. And when you request for the slides, it doesn't mean that you can present. No, you have to what? Learn. And when you learn, it doesn't mean you can present. Why? Because you have to watch those who have been presented. You have to keep watching them. If you attend the presentation once, you are not expert. You have to attend the presentation a minimum of 29 times, according to what my team leader said. 29 times. You have to attend the presentation with your pen and paper. Then you take the slides and you present it on a mirror, in front of a mirror. Present it to yourself. Present it to yourself. Sometimes you even have to take a recorder and record what you are presenting. Record it, record it, record it. When you finish, play it to yourself. You see, you made a mistake. See, ladies and gentlemen, before I come on the stage, I present to myself. I present to myself. I record myself. Sometimes I'll do it 2 times, 3 times. I learn and present. I rehearse and learn and present. I rehearse. Hey. You see this slide? I prepared it myself. But after preparing it, I have to learn it myself and present it myself before I'm presenting it to you. So please ask yourself this question. How many meetings and trainings have you participated in since the time you joined? Do you know that we have a meeting every Tuesday and we have a meeting every Sunday? And then between that, we have the global meeting on Friday. Watch it all. We have the global meeting on Friday. We have a meeting on Tuesday. We have a meeting on Sunday. I attend all of them. I attend them. Even though I'm one of the presenters, I still attend them. I can present whatever anybody is presenting, but I still will attend them. Knowledge is infinite. Knowledge will never end. Knowledge will never finish. Keep putting it there. Keep putting it there. So when somebody asks me a question, I know what I'm going to say because I have prepared my head, my heart, and my brain. How many times do you read the messages and the WhatsApp page and the Telegram? How many times you read? And when you read, even if the messages are passed, do you acknowledge it? Do you know what it does to your finger when you acknowledge them? There is an information that is transmitted. It increases something in your brain. Go and check it. It's called your dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, and endorphin. So when you read a message and the message touches your heart, it ignites the brain. What happens? You now become energized. Now, that energy inside your brain should motivate you to acknowledge that person who put a message there. If you don't do that, your brain rewires itself. You begin to dampen yourself from moving on. I'm telling you. That is why many people are not knowledgeable in this business. And that is why they are not in the top 10%. I beg you. I beg you. Next time you watch the slides, you watch the presentation, the Zoom, the YouTube, make note whilst you are listening. Make note. If you like, write it verbatim. By the time you finish, you would have noticed that, the thing has entered into your intestines, your colons. Your brain is releasing something we call dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, endorphin, because the brain is excited, or because it took time to write notes. I remember I used to write the presentation. Okay, I used to write it verbatim, word for word. I'll pause and write and pause and write and pause and write and pause and write until I have a book. That is how I learned to become expert. It's not because I'm a doctor or a professor or nothing. No, there are so many doctors and professors who cannot even stand and present this. Learning is life. Learning is life. Chris is not a doctor and Temple is not a professor. Tommy is not a doctor and neither of them is a professor. It is about your hunger to want to impact. When Solomon Efat joined Saturday, he said, Doc, I want to present. I said, I love you. You know that thing, when it comes out of you, I want to present. Do you know what that does to your human brain? You are a winner. That's what it means. I want to present means I'm a winner. But when you are taught to present, say, hey, what am I going to say? What if they laugh at me? That is because you are not learning. No problem. So what do? You learn. Because the top, you go and watch the top leaders, they are always speaking. They are always learning. They are always communicating. They know what it is about. Enough of learning. Let's go to the second step. So that's step one. Okay. Step two is called belief. Belief. This is an invisible part of the visible reality. Belief. You know, sometimes some words come out of my mouth. And sometimes they come out of my mouth because my brain is tired containing them. Okay. So I said belief is the invisible part of the visible reality. Belief is like faith. Realities, not seen, but you see with your mind's eye. You see, you got to have 5 beliefs in this business. And I'm telling you, if you have that 5 beliefs, somebody will not even ask you a question. I'm telling you. And when they are asking you a question, they will ask you the question with first, please, so, please, I want to ask a question, please, because of your belief. You see, your beliefs gives you confidence. Your confidence gives you authority. Let me tell you something. If somebody writes a book, what is the name of the person? An author. An author of a book. You know what that means? An author is someone who has authority, because the word authority comes from the word author. So when you are like an author of a message, you have an authority. When you speak with authority, people listen to you because you command information. So you want to have belief in yourself. Forget about God backup. Forget about any business. Yourself. You got to have belief in yourself. The thing is that before God backup, before the business, before the project, you didn't have belief in yourself. Even yourself. You don't believe that you are the most beautiful person in your generation. Do you believe that? It's not arrogance. It is acceptance. Me, I see myself as the most handsome person. I don't need accommodation. You got to accept yourself. I believe myself that I'm already a multi-millionaire. If you don't believe that, who should believe that for you? Have you seen that sometimes there are some ladies, they are not that beautiful, but the way they walk, and the guys will call them and they will tell them, you see, they act like, they make themselves as they are so expensive, they are so beautiful, when the guys start beckoning them. Meanwhile, these ladies are beautiful, but they see themselves as the most beautiful, and they are the ones the guys chase. But even that lady who is practically, naturally beautiful, because the lady doesn't see herself as beautiful, when she's walking and the guys are calling her, says, hello, lady. Say, hello, hello, hello. And the guy says, okay, go. Because the lady is beautiful physically, but she doesn't believe in herself. And that is her downfall. And so you don't believe in you. Who should believe in you? Anytime you speak to a prospect, the prospect is looking for belief in you. Not what you are saying, no. Forget about what you are saying. You. It's not what you are saying. It's how you say what you say. The manner in which you carry the information to the person. The person is looking at that. It's not like you got to be a doctor. No, it is the confidence. And if you have learned everything about this, and that is why you observe that these days when I present, I show towards the end, I close the people. I give them knowledge on why it's important to take risks, knowledge on why it is important to not depend on a single source of income, knowledge on why entrepreneurship is the only business of the world. I give them that. The reason why I'm doing this is that I want us all to learn and also do the same thing. Please go and watch the videos again and do the same thing. If they see that confidence in you, don't just take mine, adapt to mine, dissect mine, read more about mine. Believe in you, and others will believe in you. People don't join God backup. They don't join your business. They don't join your project. They join you. That is why you can go and speak to somebody. The person will not believe in you. Then I will go and speak to the person will believe in me. Why? Because of the manner in which I carry the information. Okay, someone else will go and speak to the person. Chris will go and speak to the person. The person will believe in Chris. Tammy will speak to the person will believe in Tammy. And sometimes our mind is like, they did that because of this. They did that because of, no. The difference is knowledge. The difference is belief. The difference is learning. Have belief in that body. You. Look into the mirror. And every day before you leave the house, look into the mirror and tell that guy there, you are powerful, okay? You are powerful. Please type it there for me. You are powerful. I'm powerful. Put it there. I'm powerful. I'm beautiful. I'm beautiful. I'm handsome. I'm handsome. Okay? I'm great. I'm fully blessed. I have enough that I can give to a lot of people. I have enough to give to you. Say that to yourself. I was created in the image of a creator. The creativity of his creation is created. I am powerful beyond what normal. People look for me for advice. I impact on the life of as many people as I could. Believe in that person. You see, sometimes because of that negativity mindset, you even think that when you say this to yourself, it means you are arrogant. It means you are blowing, showing off. It's not. That body needs that confidence. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, we used to be in school. Those days when we used to be in school, we will shout into the air. I will get A. I will get A. We shout it when we are not even written the exam. And just that belief we throw into the air alone, we are forced to act in the direction of your dominant thought. Have belief in yourself. That's the first part of belief. Second part of belief, believe in the industry. This industry, whether you like it or not, has created more millionaires than any other industry in the world. Believe in that. See, the industry has made me not touch my salary for over 7 years. Believe in that. That the industry has made Chris, who has no doctorate degree, to become a multi-millionaire. Believe in that. The industry has created more millionaires than any other industry in the world. See, Harvard University, they study network marketing as a module. Harvard. Bentley University College, in their master's degree, they study network marketing. Dubai, universities in Dubai are studying network marketing. Believe in that industry. Believe in that industry. Respect it. Pay attention to it. Learn about it. Know where you are before you know where you're going. And when that belief enters into your body, when that belief enters into your heart, your brain, your mind, I'm telling you, you will speak with authority. With authority. To the extent that the guy you are speaking to, he will never doubt. If there even whatever you are even talking about is charcoal, he will buy it. He will follow you. He will follow you. Because he sees your vim, your enthusiasm, your zeal, your energy. Believe in the industry. It's not a joke industry, I'm telling you. Eric Worre, the father of modern network marketing, has created more millionaires. But if you watch the last weekend program, you see when he says those who are earning $250,000, they should stand up. Come and see people. Those who are earning $500,000, 2 million, 3 million, 5 million, 10 million, people are earning 10 million in our industry. Please go and look for the lady called Stormy Wellington. Look at her social media, her Instagram, her YouTube, her Facebook. Join her and watch her. Every day she's on social media talking about network marketing. That lady makes $5 million every single month in our industry. If I tell you her story, that's for another day. You don't even want to hear that story. But that story has sold her. I bought 2 of her books. She's not been to the university, but she's written 2 books. She has created authority for herself. Stormy Wellington. When she speaks at GoPro and she ends the program, you will cry. Why? Because she has learned. She will say that she read books of personal development, self-growth. Believe in the industry, please. Believe in the industry. Go and look for the guy called Matt Morris. He wanted me to write a book with him. Okay, Matt Morris. Matt Morris has created more millionaires. He was making millions of dollars in this industry in over 80 countries. 80 countries. That guy, he did a video, and I have that video that explained this industry for the past 80 years, where it has come from. I'm telling you, when you watch, you will see that this industry is big. Do you know that Warren Buffett invests in this industry? Do you know that Donald Trump has invested in this industry? Warren Buffett has invested in 2 network companies in this industry. Ignorance is bliss. So when people don't know what they are talking about, you let that shake you. You let that weaken your belief. You don't believe it because of what they are saying. Then you don't know where you are standing. You are standing on your acre of diamonds. You are across your Red Sea. You are in your Canaan. You are in your promised land. And somebody says that there is no land of flowing with milk and honey. You can see the honey. You can see the milk. And the person is telling you it's not milk, it's water. And you believe the person. Ladies and gentlemen, there are people among us who are professors, doctors, lawyers, teachers, businessmen and women, top-class people, bankers, tycoons, multi-millionaires, and they are here. They are doing this industry. They are doing this business. They are doing this project. Believe in it. Hey, Believe in it. Else you will throw your diamond away. Number 3, believe in the company. Go Backup is a top-class company. It's enough. In fact, what they have brought into the world, they are in the world of data, cloud computing, artificial intelligence. Full stop. It is the order of the day. Currently, I'm speaking to you in the UK on a project on artificial intelligence and data analytics. It is sweeping the world. Data has become oil. Believe in that company. Believe in the product. They are helping people to store files, data, documents, videos, audio. This is real. This is what the world is chasing. Companies want to store their data. Individuals want to store their data. Families want to store their data. Government want to store their data. Everybody want to store their data. Come on. You got to believe in the industry. And believe in the company. This company is changing life. Believe in it. Believe in the services that we have. The email marketing, try it. Dr. Dorothy Hansen told me that, Doc, how do I start the email marketing? I had to give her my example. And then she used my example. Then she's now been able to do her own. Do your own. Ask questions. Because the services are top class. The email marketing, you can use it to run your own business. Believe in your future. Believe in the future of this industry. Ladies and gentlemen, see, data has started. And without Go Backup, even without Go Backup, this thing is already growing. But with Go Backup, the future is even brighter. Do you know that a time is coming, you'll be walking in the air and you can access a library? Have you heard of the metaverse? If you have heard of the metaverse, type yes. Guys, I'm on fire. I'm on fire. My belief, forget all. My belief is high. If it's not you, it's okay. But for me, my belief, I am so much in belief of the belief. My belief is high. Have you heard of the metaverse? The metaverse, have you heard of it? The metaverse. Let me know if you've heard of the metaverse. Okay. The metaverse is changing lives. As I'm speaking to you, do you know that people have bought land in the metaverse? They have bought land, though. Land, virtual land. A time is coming, you will be buying things in the air. You will enter a library in the air. You'll be pressing the air and be reading books in the air. The future is bright, and they all need what? Data to store it. I believe in that. Your belief system is powerful. Number 3, the third thing that will make you to be on the top of the 2% is called action. Please type it there for me. Action. This is numbers game. Action. Action. Please type it there for me. Action. Action. I need that. Action is the most important thing. See, you can have all the belief in the world. Forget it. You can have all the belief in the world. If you don't put in the action, you are doomed. You got to take the money-making actions, the money-making activities, not just anything. This is a numbers game, ladies and gentlemen. This is a numbers game. This is a numbers game. Have 10 or more people in your team. You would have been in the top 2% of the organization. What are the actions that will take you to the top 2%? I've been doing these actions. You know why? I do these actions and I suffer. Sometimes I cry, but I move on and I keep doing it. You know why? Because actions beget results. Actions command results. Write it down. Actions dictate results. The first action you want to take, and I've done that. In fact, I have a video that I was showing one of the leaders this evening. Okay, I wrote a list of people, 6,000 names. I had to write them down. So the first thing you want to do in your action is prepare and write down what you want to say. Please write it down. You see, you trust your brain. And because you trust your brain, you don't take notes. If I was on a training like this, I'll be taking notes. That's why I'm able to give it back to you, because I took notes. And because I took notes, I've designed my slide and I'm presenting it to you. Take notes. Write down what you want to say. Don't just get up and go and tell somebody that, hey, there's this. No, No, don't do that. Write it down and let somebody look at it. There are several of the leaders on the page. Let them see. If you want to do this business well, then do it well. If you don't want to do it, then that's okay. Please don't do it. But if you want to do it, don't do it dilly-dally anyhow. I beg you, I implore you. Else leave. But if you want to do it well, because it will reward you. It will reward you. I'm telling you, the next year by this time, so many of us here would have been making over $1,000 every month. I'm telling you. And some of us here in your workplace, a year by this time, even if you work your entire life, you know you will never make $1,000 every month. So this is real. This is real. This is going to change your everything. Write it down. Write your list of names down. So write the name of the person, write a number. Write the name of the person, write a number. Write a name, write a number. Write a name, write a number. Page 1, page 2, page 3. Write the names of everybody you intend to talk to. And please don't discriminate. Don't discriminate. Don't say that this guy is too rich, this guy is too poor. Don't discriminate. Write the names of everybody on your contact list, in your email list, in your stranger list. Write the names and put them down. You put them down. Don't worry. Don't worry what you're going to do with it. You put them down. Okay. Now, prepare social media posts. And you know what you can do? You can copy what we, the leaders, are doing. Prepare social media posts and post it every day. Check my status. I'm doing it every day. Every day, my goal is to post 20 things minimum. 20 minimum on my status. You watch it. And some of you who have registered, you know that is what has pulled you into this. There's a guy who said, what is all this thing that you are posting? I say, congratulations, I have succeeded. That's all I want. I've been looking for somebody to ask me, what is all this thing that I've been posting every morning, every afternoon, every evening? And I said, I told the guy, why did it take you so long? Opele, you should have done this thing last 2 months. Why did it take you so long to see it? Welcome. Let me baptize you in the sea of good God backup. And after that, I'll register you. And I registered him. I didn't register him immediately. It took him a week. I registered him. There's a guy I told 5 months ago. It was last week that he registered. I don't care how long it takes. Even if it takes 20 years, I will still maintain the relationship. And I'll still keep on giving you the information, and treating you nice. Your time hasn't come yet. See, people have got things going on in their life. So when they don't respond to you, it doesn't mean that they don't like the God backup. It's just that they are telling you they don't like their life and the situation they are in. So they want to address that situation. When it is done, they will have time for God backup. But you are not patient. You want them to go back. Why? Is it by force? They don't want the thing now. Why are you forcing them? They don't want the thing now. Move on to the next person. They will come back at the right time. If you don't understand that, then this is not your kind of business, because this is an emotional business. Understand that. That people have things going on in their life before you jump into their life and tell them about this. So take it cool. Just do more for other people. You see, the numbers game is that you do more because many will reject it immediately. Many will reject it, but eventually, not many will reject it. In fact, there are so many, about 450 people have rejected me. About 450 have rejected me. But you see, because I spoke to a lot of people, strangers I don't know, I still have over 100 people who have come on board. You see my point? My point is that you don't focus on the negative part, you focus on the positive part. It's the positive part that is driving you, the unseen. The unseen, not the seen, the unseen. The seen is that the guy has rejected me, The unseen, that is what is driving me. And the best time to meet someone is face-to-face. If you can meet the person face-to-face, do it. Don't call all the time. If the face-to-face meeting will not work, then you now arrange for call. Or you arrange for Zoom. WhatsApp chat is the last thing you want to ever do. I don't encourage that at all. At all. Do face-to-face, or at least do Zoom or calls. Because when you meet face-to-face, you attach some important. Let me tell you, suppose you want to actually invite someone special to a wedding. Will you actually go and give the person the wedding invitation card? or you WhatsApp the thing to the person. But of course, some people are living in different countries in the world. So for such people, you would do a Zoom meeting or you will now do a WhatsApp call. I mean, there might be some dry communication, voice or scene in it. And do a lot of third-party credibility. Dr. Dorothy Hansen has been doing that a lot with me. The reason why she's going, the reason why she's moving, the reason why she's galloping, the reason why she's scattering everywhere is because she calls me about everything. Sometimes when she calls me, I'll tell her I'm tired. She says, I'm ready. You see, you don't have to worry about, if you watch the story that some time ago, Jesus gave about that woman who wanted so much from him. He says that, give us some of the things. He says, to force and go for, do whatever it takes. And when I see your hunger level, I sacrifice for you. Evans, I see his anger level. Okay, now he's adding his people to the page. Guys, show your level of hunger. You will get support. I get scolded sometimes by their top leaders. I take it. I get spoken to in a way I don't like. I swallow my pride. So make calls to someone who is a leader and tell the person, I have this guy. He's ready. But he has this. Can you please help me? Sometimes have your friend. It's not only a leader. Have your friend endorse it for you. It's called third-party credibility endorsement. You see, your friend can use his voice and say, hello, my name is Mr. Anderson. How may I help you? Well, I wanted to know a little bit more about the Go Backup. Kofi has told me about it, but he says that, all right, here's the thing. Go Backup is one of the incredible companies across the world. It's changing lives. It's in 127 countries. It is fantastic. Now, your challenge might be that you don't have the money. Is that the issue? No, I have the money. Your challenge might be that you don't have time. Is that the issue? Yeah, I don't have time. All right. Well, look at me. I am someone who is doing A, B, C, D, E, but I'm able to do that. It's just the little you can do, but the consistency in which you do that little, that is what matters. Okay. Okay, so how much is the registration, please? I'll let Kofi tell you about it. You see, that second person has endorsed. He has shown his credibility on what you are saying. You see, your friend may like you, but there's a bit of familiarity breeds contempt there. But when you get a third person, job done. And Dorothy has been doing that consistently. So please get someone who will be doing your third-party endorsement. You can do it for someone can do it for you. So in conclusion, 3 things: learning, believing, and then having what is known as clearly action. But there's something I want you to know. Ladies and gentlemen, you can never do this thing without mapping everything out. Map it out. Map it out. Write everything down. I'm begging you. Take a notebook. Call it GBU notebook. I have 2 laptops. Okay, that is one laptop. And then the other one I'm using right now. The thing is that put information there. This is your life. I'm telling you this. Chris and Tammy have been doing this. They have condo. They have multiple houses. Okay? They are living their dream. They have made millions and millions of dollars in this industry. They've traveled across the world in multiple countries because of this industry. Do not play with this. This is a serious business. You know, the business where somebody will be doing, have a pen and paper. You call a secretary. You do that. The way you have serious, the way Kwame Despite, the way Bill Gates, the way Mark Zuckerberg will have serious pen and paper analytics onto their business. That's how you want to treat this. Know who you need to work with and why you need to work with. I don't want to work with people who are not ready. So sometimes I'll register somebody, but you message the person is not responding. You WhatsApp the person is not responding. Even if he has seen it, the person should respond, but the person is not responding. What do? I don't chase them. I leave them. I won't waste my time on them. I would rather put my time and energy on that person who is calling me, who is WhatsApping me, who is replying me, who is acknowledging the message. That's where I'll put my attention to. So know who you are working with And the fact that you've registered somebody doesn't mean that they must all by all means become bronze. They don't want to become bronze. If you don't want to become bronze, I will not force you and give you the bronze. Bronze is not food. Bronze is something you must want it. It's like oxygen. You got to want it. So know who you work with and know who you run with. Don't work with everybody. Don't run with everybody. There are some people I'm running with them like this. They're moving. Okay, like somebody like Solomon. I can see Solomon becoming bronze. He's already bronze. I see him becoming copper. I see him becoming gold. I see him becoming diamond because his hunger level, if he sustains it, he goes. So know who in your team you want to work with, and don't force people if they don't want to become bronze. And please remember, it's not everybody who wants to become bronze, and it's not everybody who wants to become gold. Some people became tourists. They came to watch. Others came to make a point. And so you work with those people, okay? And identify who wants to be bronze and help the person to be bronze. If somebody wants to achieve silver, help the person to achieve. I will sacrifice for you if I see that you want to be silver. How do I know? When I tell you to do it, you do it. When I tell you to do this, you do it. When I tell you to do it, then I know you want it. You want it as much as you want to breathe. You want it as much as you want to eat. You want it as much as you want to vomit. You want it so bad that I say, look, I will sacrifice for you to get it. So map it all out. And finally, take the final action. Ralph Emerson, 1841, he said that do the thing and you will get power. You know, sometimes some people in the team, they say that, Doc, see, the thing is, I don't have the power. I don't have the energy. I don't have, my vein is gone. Jarov, that kind of language is not here. What is that? I don't have the power. I don't understand. Sometimes the only way to have the power is to do the action. I'm begging you, my dear. If you do the action, you know, sometimes you don't like some food, but the moment you taste it, I actually say I don't like it though. But actually, I'll try one more time. You see, you tasted it. You see your mouth, you tasted it. Because you tasted the thing entered into your jaws. And now you're doing, you want more. You got to do before you get the power. So sometimes you don't know how to swim. You don't sit back and say, I don't know how to swim. I don't know how to swim. I don't know how to swim. All you got to do is put yourself in the thing at the smaller section so that the thing gets to your waist level. Then you start filling it small. You start filling it. You do the thing. You do the actions. You do the thing. You do the actions. You do the thing. You do the action. You get power. We know what to do. But sometimes get lost in the fog, in paralyzing thoughts. This thing, I don't even know whether this thing it's a work for me. Then we make up reasons and excuses why we can't do it. Then we end up not doing it. But if you wait till we feel like doing it, we will not be able to do it. So please get the power before you act. Okay? Great power can be found in doing the things. And this is in Proverbs chapter 24. Great power is, don't procrastinate, take the action. Because, watch this. Let me give you this final scenario. Ladies, and let's say that you are driving a car and your car stops. Your car stops. And you realize that the only way to get the car moving is to push it. Have you heard of the push? The push. Okay. Now, you have a friend in the car. So the two of you decided to push the car. At the beginning, how does it feel? It feels difficult. It feels hard. You're doing, push. Now, when the car starts moving a little, what happens? Now, the energy you started with begins to what? You begin to don't put in more energy again. Because the thing is what? Is moving. Now the thing is in momentum. Now as it's moving, you are now running after it little by little, isn't it? Now you begin to now remove one hand. You're now using another hand, and then you're moving the thing. And the thing is going. Now you begin to use your finger. Then you're using your finger to be moving the thing. You're using your finger because momentum has come in. When momentum comes in, you don't move it again. It moves by itself. I'm guaranteeing you, I know this. Momentum has not come in Gobaka. Momentum will come. When the momentum comes, you won't move the car. You won't struggle again. You will get people coming rather to you. I'm telling you, a time is coming. You will have 50 people on your neck telling you, please register me. Register me quickly. The others are coming. You have 100 people on your neck. Tell me, please register me, because they would have seen. There's something called insider information, and I know this insider information. It is happening in Facebook, it's happening in Instagram, it is happening, but it has not materialized. It will materialize in 2026. I'm telling you, at that time, people will run after you if you are consistent, and they'll ask you, please register me. You will have 1,000 people on your neck to register you. You will be at the top of the apex of your zenith, of the apogee, because you took that immediate early action. You moved the car. You struggled, but you got there. Ladies and gentlemen, okay, it's been a wonderful time. Now, at this stage, I want to encourage all of us here to prepare for the GoPro 2024. And I'm going to tell you why. GoPro 2024 is changing life. 2023 has changed life. You see, when you get the mind of people, this man, he is the father. He has created more millionaires than I can imagine. And GoPro 2024 is coming. But the good thing is that they have brought the price so low now, so that I have been attending this GoPro for years. And that's what has developed me and developed my mind. Right now, the price is $47, as you can see here. And I'm told that pretty soon, I don't know when, but pretty soon they will increase the price. In fact, the one that just ended, people paid $100 for it. So now that is 47, and it's not coming now. The program itself will come next year, December. So if you can, and I know that if you can, do whatever it takes to attend it, because the knowledge you will get, it will blow you into pieces. $47 is just like when you have registered one person and you have gotten your commission, that direct income. That is direct income is $45, and this is $47. And it's just once that you go and do this thing, and you do it next year. So take advantage. Okay, just go for the general admission. If you are a borrower like me, then you can go for the VIP. Other than that, do this and you will get the power. Nothing moves. Please note, nothing moves unless you move. Life does not reward you according to your wish. It won't happen. It's never happened. It's called lotto. That's why few people do it. But before they do it, they would have been cut. True success is when you venture, when you do what you got to do, when you take the move that you never wanted to take. That is what builds. That is what manages you. True achievement is when you do what you didn't want to do and you still do it anyway. And you make it. And watch this. When you make it, and you will make it, if you take the action, when you make it, watch this. A lot of people will call you. They will, I'm telling you, they will call you. They'll tell you that, James, you should have told me this thing well. They'll tell you. Tell me that, Dorothy, you should have explained the thing very well for me. You see, that day you didn't explain it well. Many will call when you make it all. But now that you've not made it, you are the one calling them, isn't it? You're the one calling them. But when you make it, when you make it, and how do I mean by when you make it? When you make it, when they see the lifestyle. Because the thing is that when you make it, it will show, it will show. You can't, you see, when you make it, you will not talk, the thing will talk. You'll be traveling around the world. Ticket will no longer be an expensive thing for you. Whenever you see ticket price from Nigeria to US, from Ghana to UK, from Zimbabwe to Hawaii, from Dubai to UK, when you see any ticket price, it looks like water. It's like $1. At that point, when you fly, and you take pictures, because you want to also take some pictures. It's not for them, it's for your family. When they'll see it, they'll hear it, they'll call you, I'm telling you, some have started calling me. They'll call you, they'll tell you that, hey, these days you are living, hey, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Tell us something. Tell us something. You told them that something. So the most important thing, your problem now is how you can sustain your energy to that time. You get a point? That is what will make the difference. How you can sustain your energy to maintain yourself in the top 2%. That is all that you need to do. But when you get to the apex, they'll call you. Some of them will start calling you and telling you that my mother is not too well. My father is about to die. My sister almost died. This and that and that and that. Okay, please help me. The people they'll see you. You tell them register first. Register first. Register first. Register first. Because you have a reason. At that point in time, you will remember your pain no more. Somebody said, the Egyptian you see today, you shall see no more. So please stay on track and sacrifice now. Because the thing is this, whether you sacrifice now or you don't sacrifice now, what is the next best option anyway? You know what I told a certain guy, he's a professor, in my school, and we worked together, and he told me that, so all these things that you are doing, what for? And I said, but if I don't do it, what should I do too? He says, it's true. Because I am even complaining about my work. So if you don't do it, you still have to do your work and still complain. It's true. Okay, you do your do. So if you don't do this, do you have a better option right now? Right now, do you? If you don't have a better option, please, let's do this. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you so much indeed for coming here. It's been a real pleasure having all of you. I wish you all the very best, okay, for being on this call.